G'day guys and welcome back to the JFBS Supercoach channel. And today we're going to go through the best valued centers in NBA Supercoach for this upcoming 2025-26 season. I will go through every guy, which is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like around just under 15 guys I reckon I'll be talking about today as in best value. If you haven't checked out the best value point guard, shooting guard, and small forward, power forward, please do check that out. They're going to be like one of the past couple of videos that I've posted. And the scheduling video, I didn't mention it in the small forward, power forward video, but do also check that out because that will definitely help out your structure of your team going into the season. But we're talking about centers, valued centers in this video. So let's get stuck into it. So first guy I've got in my value guys, you could probably have these two back-to-back, Wembanyama and Antetokounmpo. We're going to talk about Wembanyama because it's going to be his third season. It's insane how it's already his third year and going into the NBA. Felt like yesterday when he just got drafted and, it was just weird seeing a prospect like this play. But yeah, I think looking at the preseason, he's been averaging good numbers. We know that he's a healthy guy. He's going to play a lot of games. I reckon he'll go up in value, but probably not by that much. I reckon it'll be closer to Giannis's, if not maybe a little bit more, maybe pushing more to 40. Excuse me, maybe pushing more to like that 40 value, which is about 10 away from Jokic. So I reckon he might be around 24 mil, 24, 25 mil, potentially. But yeah, I think he's going to be a good option. His playmaking's going up, I think, now that De'Aaron Fox is out. I'm pretty sure. And then who else is out? If I think there was someone else that's out, but I think it seems like he's the main ball handler. He gets you stocks. Rebounds and points, obviously. He doesn't take terrible shots. I mean, he's 7'5" now. Like, he can take probably a shot from half court, and that's probably better efficiency than any of the shots that half the NBA take. But yeah, that's my first pick. Wembanyama, as you can see, is on my team. Kind of a spoiler for the next video. But yeah, next up on the list, I think everyone should have him because this is a stuff up. I'm just going to, there's only 140 of them. I can scroll down. Right at the bottom, Jalen Williams. Not the better version, unfortunately, but this is the center power forward version who's played about 4 years. This will be his fourth season. Coming off the bench, main guy, like main center coming off the bench for OKC. During the season, he'll be playing good minutes, around 15, 16 minutes, I reckon, maybe close to 18. But, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet, who they like to play both. But they've obviously stuffed up his averages and stuff because of the other Jalen Williams that came to play, probably a power forward as well last year, and they stuffed up his pricing. So I think everyone should have him because of that. 12 points gets you at around 7 mil, was it? That's 15. Come on, 12. 12. All right, not going to work. That's okay. Oh, Obi Toppin's at 13. He might average more as well. So it's an easy 5 mil right there when you think about it. But yeah, there's not much more to really say. It's not like he's a star factor, with all due respect. But yeah, Jalen Williams is a pretty good option, especially for the next backup center. Next guy. Now I'm going to heavily advise. This is when he is 100% healthy, not 95% healthy. I'm talking about 100% healthy. I feel like Joel Embiid at his best. 22, 23, 38. That's more than bloody that's more than Giannis. Right, like last year, and he's 23 mil. And he's supposed to be like, let's say he gets back to that era. I know Paul George is there, and there's going to be shots taken away from him, but he's going to be the main scoring option, that's for sure. And you know, he'll get up to 24 mil. So that's about 7.5 million right there. But like I said, he's got to be 100% healthy, and you've got to trust your gut so well that Joel Embiid's going to be playing. They do have a shit schedule, mind my language, but it's not great. It's 2-4-4-2, 4-3-4-2-2. For a team that's got two early 2 game weeks and then has that week 8 and 9 bad schedule of the 4 games between the 2 weeks. It's not great, but he's good value. So it's not like you can have him on the bench per se, but you could probably definitely start him over rookies that are playing 3, that's for sure. But like I said, please do not attack me going, oh, he's just injury prone. I can't stress it enough. This is when he is healthy, like 100% healthy. Imagine if he plays like 60, 70 games. Oh, that is tremendous for Joel Embiid because we've seen it in his MVP year. He averaged 38 2 seasons ago, 36, 33, 41. I completely missed that. That's close to Jokic. So just put that into perspective as well. Next guys, they're on the Washington Wizards, 2 of them. Now, one of them I feel like no one's really talked about. Okay, is it not working? It work? There we go. So there's 2 guys. There's Alex Sarr, obviously starting for Washington. I am probably leaning, like I don't have him on my team, obviously, but I would lean against going with him, especially for a flex position. I think there's better value than Alex Sarr. But still kind of technically valued. Hopefully he has gained like a year where he averages maybe 15 points and 8 rebounds and 2-3 assists, and maybe 2 or 3 stocks a game. That pushes it to around 23. That's great. He could easily go to about 14 mil. That's 4 million right there. I know it doesn't sound like much comparing all these guys, but it actually is a pretty healthy amount to use. But the other guy I wanted to talk about, which I feel like no one has talked about that much, is Marvin Bagley. I'll have a double check, as I do. I've been checking the preseason games to see how teams are going and see if the Wizards have played so far. As I'm recording this on the Saturday, no, they haven't. Played against the Pistons, Bagley's former team. He played about 12 minutes and he had 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. I know they got Vukcevic. I hope I said his name right. But I'll have a look at other games that they've played because I feel like he's played more than 12 minutes for them. For example, he started in this game. He had 18 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. That is a very solid game. And he shot 7 for 8 and 4 for 6 from free throws. So that's -3. 8, that's 15, 26, 29, 30. That's a 35 point, that's a 35 fantasy game at 4 million. 4 million. I wish I could find a place for him. Spoilers, but I've got Taylor Hendricks in my team. But who knows? Marvin Bagley might be an interesting option to go for. I know he's not going to be starting because Sarr's going to be starting. I know Sarr likes to play the power forward position, so they'll probably test it out. Now, this is probably a better game to look at where Sarr's, like the starting center, played 16 minutes. Bagley played 15, 10.7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Missed 5 shots. and 7 free throws. So that's 8, 2, 9, 11, and 13. So 13, he averages 6. That's easily like 7 mil, I think. What did you average? Yeah. That's easily 7 mil. You make 3 mil from him. Um, and especially during injury as well. That's another thing. If Saar goes down or if Vucevic goes down, he is the complete backup guy to help that Washington Wizards team kind of steady it at that center position. Even though I don't think many people rate him, but like for that price, it's pretty decent. I'll be honest. Next guys, they're on Portland, both of them. Now we're talking about Robert Williams III and Donovan Clingan. So Clingan, I don't know how. I don't know. I had him originally at one point on my team. I had him as my center, and it was up until maybe a few days ago where I changed it from my flex to a different guy. Um, but I think Donovan Clingan's okay. Like he averaged 16 last year. I don't want to. I want to go back and see what he averaged last year, like minutes wise, because DeAndre Ayton was taking up all those minutes for him. Played against the Warriors, and they lost to us, which was great. Yeah, I mean, he started this one. He had 15 points and 11 rebounds. My lord, and missed 5 shots, missed 4 free throws, so 9. That's 6, 17, 18, and 2 steals. That's 22. That's not bad. I'll let it load. Can I say previous years on the NBA app? Uh, Stats. Surely it comes up with last year's, but still, I mean, let's say he does play like he has a 26-point game. That's another 10 points, and that'll go up to about 15 million, um, which is pretty unbelievable. I'll be honest. For a second-year guy, last year he averaged 20. I'm so confused. What? Okay, no. He played around. He's okay. So he's played. Is this just preseason? No, I wanted season. Maybe that's what stuffed me up. So last year he averaged around 19.8 minutes, playing 67 games. That's and I mean he averaged 15, which is great. Now he's starting. He's going to be getting around 26 minutes now. That's another well at least 27. I don't know what's going on with Robert Williams, but I would go for Clingan over Robert Williams just because of injury wise. I do have Williams as a guy that I wanted to talk about, but there's really not much to talk about, I'll be honest. Next guys, they are on the Memphis Grizzlies. You can probably see a theme. It's just teams with no centers. I really wanted Jaren Jackson Jr. on my team, but he's injured, I'm pretty sure. Zach Edey's also injured. So who does it fall to? Brandon Clark and Jock Landale. Jock Landale, I'm probably not as high on, unfortunately. Shout out to, the Australian guy. But Brandon Clark as well. I mean, I can have a look again at preseason stuff. I apologise. I should probably be a bit more organised when it comes to talking about them. Lost by about 30 points against the Charlotte Hornets, which is amazing. But Jock started, which is interesting. And Clark no, Jaren Jackson has been playing. But still, Jock Landale played about 21 minutes, 22 minutes. Jalen Wells played 24, and Jaren Jackson played 22. But so disregard the Santi Aldama things. Fucking Jaren Jackson Jr. is back. Sorry for my language there again. Okay, this isn't loading. Yeah, Santi Aldama, no. Let's find another game that might be cool to look at. Beat the Heat by 16. Who started? Jock Landale started. Yeah, cool. Jock Landale seems to be the guy over Brandon Clark just because he's playing minutes. What did he have against in this Miami game? He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, 5 for 6. So missed one shot and made his one free throw. So 11, 17, 19. No stocks. I'll go back to that Charlotte game. This is also 22 minutes. 15, -2, 13, 13, and then 15 because of the block. One more game, so we get an idea. I mean, I'll have a look here for he's rookie price too, 7.5. It's nearly doubled. I'll be honest. So it's a good. It's not a bad idea if you want to go a bit funky. I'll be honest. Is there one more game to look at? If it's not on this week, so I'm just going to skip it. But still, I think it's not bad. I think it's not bad. I feel like if he's going to be averaging around 13 points a game, he's going to go up until around that $8 million mark, which is amazing for Jock Landale and his pricing. Get a bottom him out for a rookie as well. I don't know how many more guys I've got on my list. Two more. And theme again. They're on the same. Oh, no, sorry. 3 more. 4 more. Ignore me. Next guys on my list are on the Indiana Pacers. And it's Isaiah Jackson and Jay Huff. Spoiler alert, I've got one of them. I've basically, they're going to fill the shoe. They're going to have to fill the shoes of Miles Turner. And it's going to be a really unfortunate miss. They're going to miss him a lot, Turner. So I reckon Isaiah Jackson or Jay Huff, whoever starts. I've got Jackson because he has been starting and he's the more expensive one. If Huff seems to be starting, I'm saving $1.4 million right there, which is amazing. So I reckon he's going to average more. I'll be honest. I don't know why it took that long to go to him, but still, I reckon Isaiah Jackson, whoever's the starting center, is going to do bits and pieces for that Indiana team. Bring down rebounds and score around 10 points a game, be that pick and roll option. And I think Isaiah Jackson can do that. Obviously, coming off a season-ending injury, that is why he's priced a bit lower, just under 7 mil. I mean, he averaged 13.8. I don't know if he got injured in-game. Probably could have gone up a little bit more, around 15, 16. His price range was 160K. But anyways, point is, with him averaging 13.8, and it was at 7 mil, and he's at 6.8, and I think he'd average more, is my point. All right, last but not least, the Boston Centers. Obviously, with Kristaps gone, why is it still on Indiana? Do I need to restart my thing? Supercoach is so... it's just had enough of me. All right, Boston Centers, Boston. Still don't want to work. That's okay. Charlotte, Boston. Seriously? Do I need to restart? No? Okay. Excuse me. Finally. Hello. Okay. Boston Centers. Obviously, with Kristaps gone and Al Horford going to my mighty Warriors, their center position's pretty thin. Once again, I'm going to be disorganized here and see if they've played any games and I can get a better picture of what they're doing with that center rotation. Playing against the Raptors, beat them by 2. Neemias Quetta is has been starting with Boucher. But Quetta had, Cater, sorry, it's Cater, I think. 8 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 for 7 from the field, 5 for 7. Oh, no, sorry. 5 offensive. I read it as offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds as 5 for 7, but geez, 5 offensive rebounds. But still, he has 20, 22, 4 blocks. So 30 minus 3, 27 for 6 mil. I mean, not bad value, I won't lie. Boucher is also was starting on that team, and will most likely be the case for majority of the season unless it doesn't work out. But I reckon Neemias Quetta is probably, Cater. I just read it how it is. And I don't want to. What? What are you doing? Neemias Quetta. Can't pronounce it. He would be my one choice. Boucher probably at this price is a little bit too much. I don't see him with his average score going up or down by much. So name is Cater, whatever his name is, I apologise. He'll be a very decent option for you. But yeah, that's all the centres I've the ones that I've noted down that I've covered. There's only 140 of them. I feel like that's a pretty good list. And the guys that I've mentioned are a pretty decent chance of getting an improvement of numbers. But yeah, thanks again for watching the most valued centers going into the season. Hopefully, I do recommend checking out the point guard, shooting guard, and the power forward small forward best valued videos. Just minus Santi Aldama because he's coming off the bench, and I bloody drafted him in my fantasy draft, which is amazing. But yes, anyways, I'm going to move on. You guys have a great rest of your weekend or week or whenever you're watching this. I'm going to shut up. You have a good one. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.